you just stay right there. It doesn't even show. See, I'm blocking it. Oh, no, not quite. Come on. Anyway, Jonathan. Good morning, everyone. We're here for a very special presentation. And before we start, I'd like to invite up, of course, our person to recognize today, and that's Dr. Anita Borja Enriquez. You can come up here and join us. I'd like to, thank you, Doctor. I'd like to also recognize the President of the University of Guam, Dr. Robert Underwood. Where are you? I don't see you. There you are. There you are. Okay. Well, he's demonstrating a new assistive technology so that everyone in the community who would need them, please do not be bashful to get one for yourself. I'd like to also recognize my colleagues who have joined me, the Vice Speaker, B.J. Cruz, and our Legislative Secretary, Tina Rose Muñoz-Barnes. We're here this morning because we want to make a special presentation of resolution number 471-32LS. And I always like to explain the LS versus the COR, because an LS is a legislative resolution that was introduced when we were in session. And while we're in session, then everything that we've introduced, any documents that we submit, any presentation made on the floor, and congratulatory messages are definitely part of it, then it becomes part of our journal. So, of course, the family might be able to, if you should lose this, might be able to pull this down from the legislature, because it would always be in our journals. So it's introduced by myself, by the Vice Speaker, Senator Tina Rose Muñoz-Barnes, and all of the members of the Guam Legislature. And it's relative to commending and congratulating Dr. Anita Borja Enriquez on her promotion to the position of Senior Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs at the University of Guam. Yes. But, we before we do that, of course, when we were, preparing this and looking at, what she's done, I think it's really important that we read this at least, because not only, yes, it's a part of the record, but because we are formally making the presentation in front of family, of course, and, colleagues at the university. And I think it's especially the fourth whereas a lot of people need to know. I mean, gosh, we're talking about thousands and thousands of dollars that this lady was able to, bring into the university. So I'm just going to start out with at least the three whereas, so Legislative Secretary, to read the larger portions of this. So Dr. Anita Borja Enriquez has been appointed to serve as the Senior Vice President for the Academic and Student Affairs at the University of Guam. As Senior Vice President, Dr. Enriquez oversees the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, the School of Nursing and Health Sciences, the School of Education, the School of Business and Public Administration, Enrollment Management and Student Services, the Computer Center, the Center of Excellence for Developmental Disabilities Education Research and Service, as well as sponsored programs and research. Dr. Enriquez is the university's liaison to the Western Association of Schools and Colleges, the regional accrediting body, and there's the big one. So everybody listen up.
And I have to borrow her glasses. Age kicking in. And whereas Dr. Enriquez, a former dean of the School of Business and Public Administration, a corporate planning and development manager, and a management consultant, established her first business at the age of 19. She secured over $1 million in technical assistance grants from the U.S. Department of Commerce, Economic Development Administration to establish the University of Guam's Pacific Center for Economic Initiatives. She has also written and secured numerous grants to include the U.S. Department of Commerce's Economic Development Administration Investment Award for the Guam Enterprise Initiative, the OVOP, awarded in 2013. That was $190,000. The Buy Local campaign that I love the most, funded by the U.S. Department of Interior of Insular Affairs, that was awarded in 2011 for $150,000. The establishment of the Guam Veterans Business Outreach Center by the U.S. Small Business Administration, which was awarded in 2010 for another $150,000. The establishment of the Guam Procurement Technical Assistance Center, funded by the Defense Logistic Agency, awarded in 2008, 9, and 10 for $289,476, and another $264,096 and $263,028. The U.S. Department of Commerce Economic Development Administration Technical Assistance Award for the Hagåtña Revitalization Plan, which was awarded in 2008, and that was for $200,000, and many other grants that have benefited the island of Guam. And Dr. Enriquez also serves the island in many capacities, to include being the founding vice president of the Guam Women's Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, the vice president of the Guampedia Foundation Inc. Board of Directors, and the director of the Foundation for the Rotary Club of Tumon Bay Board of Directors. She also serves on the Public Islands Small Business Development Center Advisory Board, the Guam Micronesian Mission Education Board, the Guam Visitors Bureau Administrative and Legislative Affairs Committee, and the Guam Procurement Advisory Council. And Dr. Enriquez holds professional memberships with the International Economic Development Council, the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce, and the California Association of Local Economic Developers. She has served on the Junior Achievement Board of Directors, the Guam Chamber of Commerce Small Business Focus and Development Committee, and was the founding vice president of the Guam Marketing Association. And Dr. Enriquez won the U.S. Small Business Award, Business Administration 2013 Women in Business Champion of the Year Award, the 2012 University of Guam Administrator of the Year Award, the 2011 Guam Community College Alumna of the Year Award, and the Academy of Economics and Economic Education Distinguished Research Award. And Dr. Enriquez earned a DBA degree in International Business Marketing from USIU, an MBA degree from University of Guam, a BS in Management, and an associate degree in Computer Science from the University of Maryland, and a certificate from the Institute and Leadership in Education and Harvard Graduate School of Education. And I'd ask the Vice Speaker to read the last two. And he doesn't need glasses.
I'm the oldest.
Resolved.
Resolved that Minatenta Doshan Legislature in Guam does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, commend and congratulate Dr. Anita Borja Enriquez on her promotion to the position of Senior Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs at the University of Guam, and be it further resolved that the Speaker certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption thereof, and that copies be made available and transmitted to Dr. Enriquez, Dr. Underwood, the 10th President of the University of Guam, and to William D. Leon Guerrero, Chairman of the University of Guam Board of Regents, and to the Honorable Edward J.B. Calvo, Magalahin, Guam. Speaker.
This resolution then was duly and regularly adopted by Minatenta Dawson Legislature in Guam on the 2nd day of October 2014, signed by myself as the Speaker and also by Legislative Secretary Tina Rosemary Barnes. So it brings, of course, not just myself, because after all, she's a Borja. And we really are related, truly. It's really an honor for me to make this presentation to you on behalf of the 32nd Guam Legislature and the people of Guam. So please accept this a token of our congratulations to you. Yay! So he works.
Of course, Mr. President, I'm deeply humbled and very honored to receive this wonderful recognition, and I want to thank Speaker, Vice Speaker, and members of the legislature for doing this. I mean, it's there's a lot of, I always say there's still so much work to be done, and it makes it easy because with the right passion, the right commitment, the right heart, I feel that, and the right partners, that anything is possible. I want to thank our president of the University of Guam, President Underwood, for having the confidence to allow me to do more and to allow for my God-given talents to share, not just with our university and our university stakeholders, but with the community at large. And there's, Mr. President, there's still so much work to be done. I want to thank my family for being here. Thank you for all the support. Of course, colleagues and friends in the community, thank you so much for allowing me to, to continue to serve, even though it seems like there's just no time to do so much anything else. But thank you so much again for this recognition.